Welcome everyone. In this video lesson we analyze the operating principles of the modifier conflicts. With the help of try to make boxes that we can push and move on the stage. First of all we need add a model with which we will interact. I'll add to the stage primitive. You can add and your model through the asseta. She will have exactly the same rules of operation conflict as primitives. I'll go into primitives and add a normal box. I want to use it material. Take the usual red color. The next action is to add modifier who will be responsible for collision of this object. To do this in modifiers press plus and here choose a rigid body. It has a lot settings, such as type is responsible for what type this object belongs to. There are 3 types. And the ghost parameter. Let's figure out which one of these types means. Type static means static, an object that will never be moved on stage and influence others' objects. This type of collision is usually applied to walls, floors, and all that in the scene should not move, but block passage. Kinematic applied to objects that can move but not respond to physical forces such as gravity or other objects. They are specified for objects that should be to move in a given trajectory or with at a certain speed. Dynamic applicable to objects that may move and respond to a conflict with other objects. When dynamic objects intersect, they repel each other. They are affected by gravity. Examples of such objects can be players, cars, ships or other moving objects. Ghost is applied to objects that may overlap with other objects without affecting them. When objects intersect with the ghostly object, they can pass through it and their movements will not stop. Examples use the ghost mods can be bullets or objects that should be simple pass through other objects, and respond to interactions with them. These are 4 basic types of configuration conflicts. The next 2 parameters, group collision and collision mask, are responsible for how this object will behave with others' objects. Roughly speaking, group collision to which this relates object. That is, it specifies a tag. A collision, the mask determines what will be interact with this object. In our case we need the type of speaker we could interact with it and he was moving, and gravity was acting. Come on, we'll give him 5 kilos. Next action I want to do environment. We have small location. For this again add primitive, but this time panel. Do a little more. I did a little location. Now I will apply to them 2 rigid body modifier. To our box may have encountered these objects and stand on them accordingly. I will add modifier and will not change anything, because in this case, I'm good static type. That is, our object is not will move around the stage. It will be simple represent the environment. Essentially, we did everything you planned in this video, however I want to make sure when my box touches anything, it will be in the console send me a message. To do this we will small script. Go to asset, script, and add a new script. I name it cube. And Edith. I'll take the event that will be responsible for what will determine when this object collides with something interact. To this take collision start. Take block log to just send messages to the console. Let's tie these blocks together. I'll write here collision start. Done. Can close script. Let's apply it to our box. Add a script and choose the script we just made. Insert. All we have left is test the work of what we did it. Let's press the scene preview. See, I can step on the added I have panels because they have, like initial platform, static collision type. But I can't move them. Think about it. Let's try to move box. And we're doing great. Come on, open the console and check, send do I get a message that I touch this object. As you can see, each time, when I touch an object and when it sends to console message that it touching some other object. On this lesson comes to an end. Thank you for watching. If you have any left some questions, you can ask them at comments, I will try on them answer. Good luck.